Hey everyone, welcome to my second update for my project pan, and I have a few things that I have made some progress on, so I wanted to share those with you. The first thing I want to talk about is I did de-stash a few things. I'm no longer using the Naked Skin foundation. I actually got rid of it because it was breaking me out and it was expired, so I wasn't going to keep using it on my skin. I've had it for a really long time and it was just time to toss it. But I did replace it with Physicians Formula, the Healthy Skin Foundation. And I'm in the shade LC1 and I really love this foundation. It's beautiful. I'm probably going to buy a darker shade for the summertime, but there's an update on that. And also I got rid of a couple more Revlon foundations, the Revlon Color Stay foundations with the pump. They broke me out really bad. I don't know what it is about Revlon's formula, but it is really bad on my skin. But I did finish one thing so far, or no, this will be my second thing I've finished in my project pan. I finished the rice paper sheets from Sally Beauty Supply, and there was only probably like 10 sheets left, but I am going to repurchase them whenever I can get by Sally's. I did lose my Viva Glam V lipstick. I was hoping that would be finished by the time I made this video, but I've lost it. I have no idea where that lipstick went. It was on my desk and then it just vanished, so who knows where it went. But I have made progress on my powder from Revlon. This is the Nearly Naked Pressed Powder. Every time I use it, the dip or the spot in it gets bigger. And this is in the shade Fair. It does change the color of my foundation and it's a little bit dark for me right now, so I haven't been using it as much. I have made progress on my butter bronzer. It's going to be hard to see because, I don't know, it's whew, dusty. But I have made progress on my butter bronzer. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wearing away at the ridges. I don't know how people pan these so fast. I mean, I don't wear makeup every day, maybe that's why, but I am making progress on that. Also, on my butter highlighter, I actually only have like 3 or 4 highlighters in my collection. I have a very small makeup collection. I only have like 3 or 4 palettes, one foundation, which is the Physicians Formula one. No, I have 2 foundations. I have the Wet n Wild Cushion foundation, which I do want to finish this year, and I have the Physicians Formula foundation. But my makeup collection is really small, and I've told myself I'm not going to buy anything else. I have one more makeup thing coming to me, and that is the Smashbox Primerizer. I always mess up on the name of it. I'm going to have to put the name of it down below. But once I use up my sample of my Smashbox primer, I bought that as for when I did finish this sample size that I'm going to show you. But my makeup collection is small, and I have told myself that, I'm rambling, that I'm going to buy some nicer, more high-end things as I finish these things up next year. I've made a wish list on Sephora, and if I make my goal of finishing up a bunch of stuff this year, then I will let myself get new makeup next year. So it's kind of like a reward. But here's my progress on my butter highlighter. I don't know if you can see. The center is where I've been putting my finger. And I don't have a flip screen, so I can't tell where in the world. I'm just going to hold it up one more time. I can't tell where the camera's aiming. Okay, and speaking of the primer, I'm going to go ahead and show it right now. You can see that when I started it was completely full, never used, and now it's almost to the halfway point. So once I use up the sample, which is 0.25 fluid ounces, which is a decent size sample. Once I use that up, I will be replacing it with the new primer that I ordered. Because I lost my MAC Viva Glam V lipstick, I did replace it with this NYX Butter Gloss. And this is in the shade Cream Brulee. And it's just a really pretty gloss that you can wear on its own or over a pink. And I really like it. I also have an update on my EOS lip balm. I've been using this 2 times a day, morning and night, and I'm at the tougher part to get through. It's kind of like the thicker part. But I've made a lot of progress on this. My EOS lip balm is going to disappear very soon. If you can see that. I have a couple of lip balms on backup for when I finish this to use up. I have a Nivea one and I think they're both Nivea, but I have those 2 to use up after that's done. Also, I've made a little bit of progress on this Pixi Correction Concentrate and Brightening Peach. This stuff will not go away. It's like I use it and it just seems like it just don't die. I mean, it's like one of those products that just won't go away. And also, I made progress on my Tarte lip palette. I've been using 2 or 3 shades out of it consistently, and I've told myself that this year I don't expect to pan the whole palette. But I have made progress on 1, 2, 3 shades. So I'm going to show that. And if you can see, I think it is, what's the color? Funnygirl. I've made the most progress out of, and it's the one that I've used the most. For the 2 darker shades in there, that's kind of like black and brown, I'm going to start using those on top of my eyeliner. And some days I'm going to start using it as my eyeliner to use those 2 darker shades up. I'm going to switch between them when I do my makeup. But that is the progress on that palette. And also on the last thing, my Wet n Wild single in Brulee. I haven't made very much. I've been using it to set my whole eyelid when I do my eyeshadow, but I've just not been able to make any progress in this. It's like the eyeshadow that just, there's a lot in it. It's the eyeshadow that won't die. I've had this thing forever, and I guess where I don't wear eyeshadow every day, it's just going to take a long time to get through this little eyeshadow, so. But that is my 2 months update on my project pan, and I will be back in another month to show you how far I've gotten on the rest of it, or on all of it. Hopefully when I come back, my EOS lip balm will be done. And hopefully I will hit pan on that Pixi Under Eye Brightening Peach Concentrate, because I've been using it a lot and it's got to be getting close. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next month with an update.